I want to touch on this photo, the heartbreaking photo. This is a migrant man and his 2-year-old daughter who washed up on shore, drowned, trying to cross our southern border. If this picture doesn't punch you in the gut, I don't know what will. Democrats are saying in response, don't politicize the death of these migrants, except to put all the blame on Donald Trump. So here's my question in response to them. How can you not make this political? When Democrats reward illegals for taking children on this obviously deadly journey, when kids are a literal get-out-of-jail-free card for illegal aliens, so much so that 30% of suspected fraudulent family units were found to be lying. The adults were not related to the child. How can you not make this political when this photo, and this photo, and this article by Brandon Darby about migrants dying trying to cross our border was published in April, but not April of this year, April of 2016 when Barack Obama was president? How can we not make this political when Democrats say this is a fake emergency, a bogus crisis, and then also claim kids are being held in concentration camps? When House Democrats refused to appropriate money 17 different times to pay for caretakers and resources for kids in these detention centers. If you see that picture, and you tell me it's a fake crisis at the border, then may God have mercy on your soul. What you should be doing is looking at that photo and asking yourself, what can I do to help? Was there anything we could have done to prevent this tragedy before it happened? If so, why didn't we do those things? Why did this man think he could bring this child to the U.S. through these means? Did the coyotes give him directions? Because the coyotes make money off of this tragic industry of illegal immigration. According to the Rand Corporation, in fact, coyotes made as much as $2.3 billion in 2017 alone from migrants trafficked across our border. So do the drug cartels, who charge coyotes a peso tax to trek through their territories. Cartels make as much as $180 million a year. Did the coyotes convince this man to risk his own life, to risk the life of his child, because they knew our border was porous? They knew we did not have enough border patrol to secure our border, or a fence, or a wall to stop them. Did the coyotes tell the man that once he crossed the border, because he had a child, he'd qualify for the catch and release policy where they release him into the United States and tell him to just show up to a court at a later date? If these policies weren't our policies, would this man and his child have ever started this journey, which turned out to be their last? If we had done our job and reformed asylum laws and secured our border and appropriated resources for a border wall and for Border Patrol agents and for technology, and abolished catch and release and addressed the Flores settlement, which deals with kids in detention, would this man have made this journey and endangered his baby and ultimately drowned? How can we not make this political when politics incentivized and enabled this person to take the ultimate risk that resulted in his ultimate death? If I were a Democrat in Congress, I'd take a very long time to think about that question and think about the answer. May this man and his child rest in the arms of God. And that's my final point.